Hi, magnificent souls. Okay, this is Magic, and this is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Capricorn and for the placements of Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. This is primarily a love reading, but if I get messages about career, spirituality, of course, I will definitely relay those messages to you guys. This is general, right? This is not a reading for a specific person. It may feel like it's a private reading, and that is the goal. I want to get as specific as possible, but I am reading for so many people, so take what resonates, okay? Don't get caught up in time frames, because I will try to dive into past, present, and future energy. Remember, time is cyclical, and timing just depends on where you're at in your journey. The energies can be reversed, okay? So if I say something as if I was speaking to the Sagittarius, and you know it wasn't you, it could be a person of interest. Just apply it where it needs to be applied. Intuitively, I was led to use the Law of Attraction cards. Somebody asked in another reading what were the black cards. I forgot that I was using these. The Love Oracle deck. So if you were asking about the name of these are cards by Island Time Wellness. I have the Law of Attraction, and I also have the Love Oracle. And I got those on Etsy, okay? Or Etsy. All right, so let's see what message wants to come out, because I'm thinking about the law. Maybe breaking the law or something legal is of significance, okay? Or this could be spiritual law, divine law, laws of the universe. So let's see what comes out as your message. Ooh, yeah. So your message is about heart and mind union. And it is, it's a little bit slippery. The bottom of the deck is negativity. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. All right, so Heart Mind Union is a card that flew out. It says harmony of heart, joy and vision with mind, plan, and action. So this is masculine, feminine, right? Masculine is the mind, feminine is the heart. And it's about finding balance between the heart and the mind. And it helps with faster manifestation. It's the highest vibration when you are able to not be in a state of conflict with yourself. Sometimes our mind says one thing, but our heart says one another. So an example would be, trying to decide whether you want to stay in a relationship. A lot of times we'll say things like, we don't want someone, we don't want love, but our heart wants love. But our mind is saying, no, I don't want love because I've been hurt. Or, your mind might say to you, this person's not good for me, this person's toxic, but your heart may want to be with that person. So there is some sort of disconnect. Generally speaking, it's about you being in conflict within. And there is some sort of distorted view due to a wound that you have experienced. And we have complaining, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, outside influences, and it says be gracious. So there could be a negative influence on a situation that you're dealing with, or someone's giving you, someone is affecting the way you see a situation. People, maybe family members. I'm picking that up very strongly. You might have it could be a person of interest. It could even be you. Like you're just not seeing something from a positive perspective. Seeing the glass half empty instead of half full, right? Cliche, but very appropriate here. Because it's always easier said than done, right? Anything like separating, knowing the truth but being in denial, right? Because your heart wants it so bad, but your mind is saying, okay, this is not right, right? Or sometimes it's the opposite. Your mind is confusing you, and you're to go with the heart. So let's see what you're being guided to do. Are you to follow the mind, or are you to follow the heart? I'm really feeling like the mind is a little bit cluttered. The thoughts are distorted. The perspective is distorted. So I'm also picking up, don't believe everything you see, okay? Or everything you hear. All right, so let's get started. Capricorn. This card here wanted to come out, so I'm going to put this aside. We'll look at it in a few. First message, journey. Wow. Some of you guys are thinking about moving, relocating, starting a new beginning, taking some sort of risk. We have a new beginning, yin yang. Yang cycle is about action. It's a masculine energy. Yeah, some of you guys your mind is strong in this reading. What the mind is saying, or the logic, reason, realism. Let's see what the last energy is. Healer of the ages in reverse. Heart chakra in reverse. So broken heart, closed off energy here. Very interesting energy. I'm gonna look at this in a second. I want to use the book as a reference for the broken heart, since it's the overall energy for this particular read for you guys. Fourth chakra. Of course, when it's reversed, you know it's the opposite of it being in the upright. So you have experienced something traumatic, okay? It's affecting your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is blocked. Archangel Raphael is a healer, and we have him here. We have a healing needed because we have this in reverse. It's almost saying that a new beginning is wanting to start. There's a cycle, and the cycle is bringing in healing. Because there's healing that needs to be done. This doesn't mean that you're not, this means that you still need to heal. There's still some things that you're needing to work on. Even though, you know, you're ending a cycle, this is a opportunity for more healing, a new experience of healing. So heart chakra is card 38, and that reduces to an 11, which reduces to a 2. So master number 11, so you could be a life path 2 or 11, but this is a path of healing. This is a calling, a spiritual calling, an experience that is guiding you to a higher purpose, very deep. Okay, so you guys are experiencing some sort of awakening. Some of you guys have been disconnected from spirit for a very long time. I'm definitely seeing with the rest and rejuvenation in reverse, some of you guys are still overthinking. Journey is showing me that there is a new phase, okay, or you're needing to take a chance and come out of a comfort zone of feeling depressed, heartbroken, disappointed, sad. Yin Yang is saying that you're needing to take some sort of action, or you're needing to find alignment in the mind, okay? The mind, there's some sort of logic or action, but based on inspired thought, meaning intuition. Intuition is trying to communicate or a higher source, you know, the spiritual realm. But you could be a little bit stressed. You could be a little bit distracted or overwhelmed. And that's why the healer of the ages is being identified as something you need to do, more healing. And because the sun is here in reverse saying that whatever's being delayed, it could be related to your emotions, not being able to see things clearly. Letting the emotions overrun. So that's why they're saying there needs to be an alignment. The mind and the heart needs to be in alignment. If there is a decision that needs to be made, you're going to need to, from the heart, you know, do what you feels right, but also from the mind, understanding why, you know, having clarity on why it has to be done, okay, or not forsaking the way you feel because your mind is telling you otherwise. So the fourth chakra in reverse, it's love, it's compassion and self-acceptance. Insecurities, now when I created a 6-card spread with the bottom of the deck, would be the new overall energy, not feeling safe, not feeling secure, not feeling stable, not feeling grounded. Something makes you feel very unsafe. A lot of insecurities. Let's see what this hidden message is. Wow, second chakra, yeah, trust issues, yeah. Someone here wants to free themselves, wants to take some sort of leap of faith, wants to leave behind something that is causing them some sort of trauma or causing pain, but they're overthinking. So in the reverse, it says this card reverse indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart. That makes sense. I could see this broken heart with the heart chakra being in reverse. It says, or, a lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this block energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. And that is important. And it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness. Yeah, the sun in reverse. That's why there's a healing. Even though you're embarking on a new beginning, it's being presented to you. You're still unsure about the future. You're still a little reluctant. You're still a little bit of, you're still fearful. So it's causing vulnerability. It's causing you not to trust in the universe, not to trust in your intuition. Or this is someone you're connecting to. It says, and it can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates your life. It's time to heal the old stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. So some of you guys are maybe trying to force moving on. But the universe is saying you're trying to force a new beginning. You're trying to jump into something new without fully healing. Something is not stable. You're not stable yet. Something isn't going to offer security. Something is maybe just sexual. Someone may be jumping into another relationship or physically not allowing any emotional depth. And really just with the block in the sacral, someone could be just sleeping around and not really wanting to allow themselves to feel. Blocked, very blocked. Wow. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with the intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increase in light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. Wow. So yeah, you need a healing. I'm hearing a song, I need a healing. I'm going to have to put that in the comments because I don't know the name of the artist off the top of my head, but I hear the lyrics. She's sitting on a piano. It's a beautiful song. Worst of it. She's saying that she's not ready because she still needs to heal in the song. It's beautiful. The lyrics are very beautiful. I think someone needs to listen to that. Someone is trying to force themselves to move on, force themselves into a new beginning, maybe even a new relationship. It's because they're trying to bypass the healing process and it doesn't work like that. Clarify journey. I'm going to use the law of attraction because there is a need for you to understand why you're not attracting love, why you're not attracting the right partners. So I need to use this deck for you guys. Yeah, because of past programming. Some of you guys, this is an old breakup. Choose your beliefs. Recognize false stories. External conditioning. Make decisions that support goal. And then it says, go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now's the time. Favorable outcomes in alignment. Some of you guys just need to come out of the cycle of heartbreak. You just got to let it go. And I know that it's not easy. And I was talking about inspired action, and it comes up with the yang energy. Yeah, in the reverse, this is about inspired action, using the logical mind. But when you're inspired by the intuition, by the higher self, even by someone, around you externally, it's about taking action when you feel the desire. Follow your intuition, synchronicity, supported by the universe. The universe is guiding you, whether you know it or not, right? And it's a healing process, and it's the experiences that we encounter are part of healing. And sometimes healing can be a little bit tumultuous, right? Because it's very triggering sometimes, and we don't understand, the bigger picture. When we're in the thick of it, it hurts, and we're angry, we're sad, and we're feeling all these emotions, and we're feeling helpless. But what's happening is a lot of the repressed emotions that have been stored etherically or, you know, metaphysically in your physical body in the centers, the energy centers, those need to come out. There needs to be a clearing. Let's clarify yin yang. Being love, exude love in all that you do. Oneness, like attracts like. Again, internal creates the blueprint for the external, as within, so without. Unconditionally loving self. Yeah, there's a need for self-love here. And again, I talked about security. Someone here is needing to allow growth, to endure. More stability, more security is coming in. Beliefs come true. The sun energy is this energy of needing to express. A lot of the healing will take place when you talk about it or when you have a conversation. Someone's really holding back. Healer of the ages, communication, or you're holding back. Say affirmations, state I am. Be careful how you're talking to you know, or what you're speaking into existence, especially around this time. We just had a new moon yesterday. It says manifesting happens in present tense, in present life, believable to you. So whatever you're speaking, it needs to be words of encouragement, because you're creating your reality. And if you are lacking the inner peace, that's why the rest and rejuvenation is here. It's affecting your success, your growth. Some of you guys are really have been affected by your financial success or just the success of relationships. We have someone pretending. It's this magic of pretending, and imagination is a tool of manifestation, visualizing, but also someone is pretending to be happy and they're not. And life surface is about endurance, it's about perseverance, it's about overcoming adversity and setting no expectations, okay? Approaching life like a sport. Someone here has had issues with failure in relationships. And this has created a program in their mind that is setting this expectation of failure or heartbreak or disappointment. And this is a continual recurrence. It's the breakups or the disappointments or the delays are because of the thought, the beliefs. Darkest before dawn. So what you don't know is that there is a breakthrough coming for you, and there's a major shift in progress. You are growing. You are transforming. You just don't see it because you're attached to the emotions, and you're going to need to detach a little bit from what was. I need you to give me one card on second chakra. Mayhem. Yeah. Your manifestation is happening. Current issues revealed, past wounds. Yeah. Spiritual growth. Hang tight. Come through, spirit. Hang tight. Yeah. Highest expression. You're being pushed, stretched. Damn. So I saw someone being pushed off a cliff, the Fool card. Fulfilling life purpose. This is your purpose. This is part of your divine purpose. It's a contract. I know y'all don't like to hear that sometimes. Sometimes it feels a little cruel. It's like, damn. But you're not going to be given anything that you can't overcome. We have destiny. Something is destined, co-creating with the universe. The universe is trying to guide you to your bliss. Know your worth. Know that you're worthy of a better experience. You just have to believe that. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers with the Yin Yang Oracle deck. That mayhem energy, you see it's cycling like a cycle. Something is cyclically happening over and over. So there's a foundation. There's, again, you're feeling ungrounded for some of you guys. This is Emperor energy, but this represents a physical foundation. So there's a need for someone to move, or someone's wanting to move, relocate. This could even be about work. This could be about something you're building, like a business. There is some sort of relocation on someone's mind here. Someone's thinking about moving. Someone's in a relationship that they might want to leave, or thinking about leaving, or wanting to take a risk and maybe start a new relationship. Tell me about heart chakra in reverse. Subconscious energy is the heart is blocked. This is affecting someone's new beginning. Yeah, this creating stagnancy, stalemate energy. A relationship may be stale. A relationship may have grown very stale, and there's despondency. Someone feels rejected, and right now this particular event or situation or experience was teaching self-love. There's new seeds that need to be planted, to be created, new thoughts. You create your reality. You need to love yourself. You need to harness the power of inner self-love. Whatever you feel on the inside will reflect on the outside. Someone feels a lack of love, but it is predicated on the lack of self-love. Whatever you feel like you don't have enough of, it's because there's a deficit within. Like, you don't feel good enough. You've experienced a lot of loss. You're very fragmented. You've been avoiding opening your heart, or somebody that you're connecting to has been. Someone is having a very hard time releasing something, a relationship, or just a heartbreak. A foundation, or is crumbling, or a relationship was never built on a solid foundation. Someone needs to understand that a relationship wasn't going anywhere. It wasn't meant to, or something has reached full circle here. It's time for you to walk away or leave it behind. It's very difficult. I'm feeling a lot of purging, a lot of crying, a lot of I keep hearing the word desperation, but despair is the word that I'm really looking for. But desperation kept coming to my mind, and that wasn't a word that I needed, but it's coming out because there's some sort of desperation on the masculine's part. He did something out of desperation. What is it? Trust. A need to trust, because he had trust issues. He did something out of desperation. Let me tap into that. Clarify. He did something out of desperation. What did he do out of desperation? Follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. He made a decision based on fear. He avoided a relationship because he was afraid of being rejected. He has extreme trust issues, mayhem, inner conflict, second chakra, afraid of being vulnerable, been hurt before. Wants to be forgiven though. Wants to be exonerated. I feel like by the universe, someone is feeling extreme guilt, or the lesson has proven to be very daunting. Someone is experiencing karma. They're realizing this. Why? Because whatever they've built is crumbling. The universe's plan. It says it needs to trust in a divine plan. The universe's plan. This person's experiencing loss for breaking your heart, or for not taking a risk. Desperation, show me. Someone may be desperately trying to start a new beginning, trying to build themselves up, or their bliss. They're following their bliss, but it's coming from a space of they're making decisions based on fear. It says take care of your vibration, positive environment. I feel like this person is desperately trying to leave something behind too. They're trying to clear space, clear energy, remove themselves from very toxic energy. They're trying to purge toxic energy, okay? Dreams was at the bottom, important dream messages. Some of you guys may be dreaming about this person, or they're having intense dreams. And under that, we have unexpected people, events, messages, travel. I'm definitely feeling like someone wants to take some sort of action, some sort of movement. I do feel like someone is changing residence here, or thinking about changing residence because of some sort of, they're in a state of mayhem. Wherever they are at there's a lot of stress, worry, anxiety. This could even be you. You could be dealing with a masculine that is more about themselves. Can we get a clarifier on the masculine? Yeah, very in and out person, very inconsistent, very detached, a person that's not sure if he wants to be in a commitment or want to be free. So if you're married to this masculine or in a relationship with him, he's being very inconsistent, and you don't have peace of mind. You don't feel like, very secure in this relationship with this masculine, or this is how he feels with someone else. Someone feels very insecure. Someone doesn't feel very stable financially, or just a relationship is very unstable. They stayed because they don't love themselves. They're staying in a stomach situation because they're afraid of the unknown or taking some sort of risk. Let's look at the yin yang card in reverse. Yeah. We have external party. Karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns are the causes of interference and stress. I'm telling you, this person is afraid. I keep getting that if he leaves, he loses stability, or it's going to affect his stability. He wants something mutual. He wants a connection where he feels it's compatible. There is a mirroring here. It says this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, and values. But I feel like this is the opposite. I don't feel that whoever he's with has the same values. Or if this is how he feels, something about this is worrying him, causing him to feel stressed out. Clarify neutral, symbiotic, and external party. So if he feels that someone else is more of a neutral, symbiotic, there is an obstacle. So the external party could be he's in another relationship, or finances are affecting him from finding a balanced connection or having one, or he sees that someone else can give him this, but he's needing to overcome some sort of obstacle first, or needing to transcend an issue. It could just be the thoughts, the negative thoughts. Clarify rest and rejuvenation, or needing to listen to his intuition and come out of his comfort zone and end a cycle. He's struggling with doing this. And it has to do with some sort of past conditioning, some sort of suffering or experience. Okay, of course, poverty consciousness is here. And this could be you too. You could have been put in a third party situation. You could have thought somebody was a mutual symbiotic, someone that had the same shared goals, but you're realizing that this person was more of a hindrance or more of a distraction and did not really benefit you in this particular situation. I'm definitely feeling that something is stressing someone out. Someone is lacking the clarity they need to make an informed decision, or to end some sort of cycle of being used to something. Yeah, someone's in a relationship that needs to be equal give and take, but there is an obstacle here. It says energy is everything. Reciprocity, give and receive easily to others and yourself. So why is the external party card here? External party. Respond versus react. Express from a loving place. Old trigger traumas yields drama. Yeah, there's a dramatic situation, maybe drama or stress associated with an external factor. New beneficial thought pattern. Someone here is worried about external opinions, or how this is going to affect this decision. It feels like they need to make some sort of decision. Wondering how someone's going to respond or react. So this is why there's a delay. They could be wondering if they can gain your trust because they've hurt you. I definitely feel like someone broke your heart, someone rejected you, avoided a relationship with you. But I feel like the reason why you attracted this experience is because you had to learn to transcend self-love issues, blocks in your own heart chakra. And this person was mirroring, because the mutual symbiotic for me is a mirroring card as well. And somebody was mirroring you, behaviors, fears because of past trauma old triggers, trauma. Someone needs to see a situation, or someone is watching you investigating, or this could be referencing doing honest investigation. There's an X here. Sometimes this represents an X. Yeah, because we have nostalgia memory. This is someone you've broken up with, maybe, or there's a ruminating over a past situation. Someone's thinking about you, watching you. They can't get you off their mind. They've chosen to move on. They've chosen to stay and build with someone else, stay with someone or build with someone else, but they can't get you off their mind. They're wanting to take some sort of risk. They see you as someone that could be very beneficial to their growth. Just they feel like they can have a more stable relationship with you, but they choose to stay somewhere else out of fear. They may be afraid. Yeah, I remember the details of that day. You Speak to Me Through Music is the way I heard that song. They may be hearing songs. These songs are triggering some sort of inspired action. Tell me about this nostalgia memories card. Yeah, see, this person is not coming towards you, or is wondering if you can ever forgive them. They may want to come in and apologize, closure, maybe for closure purposes. They know they didn't give you an equal give and take relationship. I'm feeling like their lesson was for them to experience a one-sided relationship so that they can have something to compare to. So let's just say that you met them and they already had a relationship. They are from learning from you what it feels like to be in a mutual symbiotic, what it feels like to have equal give and take, or fairness and compassion. If they left you for someone else, they would be going to somebody that would be the opposite of that, right? Or this could be you. You may have experienced something that was very one-sided, but I'm not seeing one-sided. I'm seeing mutual symbiotic, mutuality. This person knows. They know that you're fair. They know that you're balanced. They know that they can trust you, but they're afraid. Tell me why this person wants forgiveness. They didn't see your worth. No. This person may be in a relationship, okay, or this person may have betrayed the commitment they had with you. They could have been very disloyal. I'm definitely seeing a reunion, and I'm seeing deception. There's a soul tie. Someone is having a hard time breaking a soul contract or a karmic relationship. Someone is withholding how they really feel. They want a new beginning. They want to move on. They want to leave, but they're struggling to make a decision. And it all stems from the fact that they just don't feel like that you would ever forgive them. So if this is your spouse or someone you were in a relationship with and they betrayed you, they're stalling because they're afraid that you won't forgive them for the way they treated you, the pain that they inflicted on you, okay? Or you feel this way about someone. Timing is everything. It almost feels like time is running out on a situation, or maybe someone is running out of time, or this is how they feel, like it's too late. What's the deception, please, Spirit? If someone is being, I feel that someone is being manipulated with the deception card. Clarify deception. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. Forgive. Some of you guys may be wanting a reunion, or under the guise that there will be a reunion, and this could be something that you need to release, this expectation of reunion, because it's coming off as you're longing. The more you long for this reunion, the longer it will take. The universe wants you to keep moving forward. They want you to plant new intentions. They want you to be open to different possibilities. You're so fixated on one particular scenario, and you're not giving room for other ways of manifestation to bring in your desire or this outcome that you want. If you're fixated on one person, you're making it very difficult for the universe to bring in the happiness that you deserve, because your thought process is focused on one person. This is the only person that can bring me this joy and happiness. And if this person can't, you're kind of eliminating all other possibilities. If you are anticipating or waiting on someone, it's time for you to move on. Keep moving forward. We have this is your energetic match and renew an adventure. This is your desire. But there's something deceptive about this desire or this thought process. See, deception and thought patterns. If you think, okay, so this could be your person thinking that they want to stay in a commitment, they want to keep working on something. It's done. It's time for this relationship to be over. It's like they're, wow, I flipped and I just saw commitment. It's like if this person is staying there and they're trying to make it work and they're trying to save the relationship because of stability issues. This is to me saying that no, this relationship time is up. It's time for you to, for someone to move on. For others of you guys, we have a strong fire sign. Someone here is heavily thinking about you, thinking about a new beginning, wanting to do what's right. There could be, like I said, a karmic relationship, a soul contract, or a marriage that is about to come to an end because you've learned everything you needed to learn here. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Clarify Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Ace of Fire. Tell me about this card. Flamingo, enjoying friends. Balance in chaos, dealing with your emotions, mastering your energy. Yeah, enjoying friends. I don't really like how that sounds. Future you now. You are already that person deserving. You have arrived. I feel like this person is, like I said, is experiencing karma. This person has projected so much onto you, or there's someone in this person's environment that has projected a lot of negativity onto them. They're having a skewed perception on whether they're good enough for love. They want to feel like they deserve better, but whatever they're receiving, yeah, we have King of Coins. Yeah, you could be a fire sign, and this is a Capricorn energy, the King of Pentacles. Or they're projecting something onto you, making you feel unworthy. It's deception. Whoever this is, whoever's making you feel unworthy or your person of interest, it's deception. This person needs to see their worth. This is a relationship. Clarify the King of Coins. Yeah, a mutual symbiotic. It's a beneficial relationship. But why is the deception here? Corrupting this person's mind. Another soulmate. Yeah. They're dealing with somebody else. And it's hard for them to break free of this person. This is someone that they've had history with, maybe kids, maybe a foundation. It's an addiction, codependency. It could be sex addiction. It could be another soulmate that they're having a sexual relationship with if you're married to this person. Because I'm seeing that this person has a relationship or has the potential of having a really great relationship, but they choose to not take the necessary action to heal the connection with you. And this is because they need more healing. Clarify Healer of the Ages. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Someone's having a hard time moving on. Could be anger. Yeah, 4 of Cones. Someone's clinging. The Hierophant. Something very unconventional. This is a need for someone to break free from a relationship or some sort of commitment or even a promise. Okay, unexpected. There's going to be a Tower. 1, 2, 3, Spirit. What are these 3 cards? Guilt, yeah. They're making a decision based on guilt. They may be feeling guilty for wanting to leave that relationship. They don't feel like they deserve more. Soul tie and deception. This is a deceptive thought. Someone doesn't feel deserving of happiness. Someone doesn't feel good enough. Or someone is making someone feel this way. This could be them not feeling worthy of you because they've hurt you, because they chose somebody or they did something to betray your trust, and they're having a hard time seeing themselves as the person that they need to be. And this is what they're manifesting. So future you now says bucket list, achieving your dreams, but you're already that person. Someone doesn't feel deserving. It says deserving. if this is you not feeling good enough because of something that someone else has done, you have to know that you are good enough, okay? That you do deserve better. If you're having a hard time releasing an old partnership, old breakup, and you're still holding on to those past hurts, this is an opportunity for you to let that go. As soon as you do, you create the new beginning, or it creates a momentum. You overcome that lesson. A lot of you guys are tied to a person, but it is sexual. It's not, you know, this person doesn't want to offer you more because they're already connected or committed somewhere else. If someone tries to reconnect with you, be mindful that they may have the intent to try to come in to physically, for physical gratification. It says we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Whatever this lesson was, either for you or your divine masculine, whoever they were connecting to, whoever was here to teach them the lesson, to get them to see the truth, it's going to be a very powerful lesson because it's going to leave this person, it's going to leave this person in a space where they're going to inevitably have to break the contract or fulfill the contract. And with that fulfillment of the contract, they essentially open up their heart chakra. So this means that if there is a relationship that needs to come to an end, it will come to an end. And it will devastate them, but it will cause the necessary trigger to incite healing and for them to transmute alchemy. Yeah. Awaken your heart chakra and let love in. Okay, so we're going to go into the extended, and we're going to look more into your person. We're going to look at how your person truly feels about this connection and how they feel about you. How do you feel about this connection? They wish things could be different. They knew exactly what they were doing. Someone chose another situation over you. Someone chose to hurt you or betray you or go behind your back. I'm definitely seeing that someone's in a commitment. They are staying there because of stability. This person is truly afraid. If they left that commitment or if it comes to an end, they're going to need to heal. They're coping, or they are numbing. How do you feel about the person watching? They do want to be more than friends with you. They do want to feel that way again. They can't stop thinking about you because you came closer than anyone. I'm also going to look at the actions that they may or may not take. We're going to look at blocks and obstacles, and then we're going to look at the best possible outcome, okay? If you would like to join me in the extended, please look at my description. You will have a link to my website where you can rent the extended for $5.55, or you can purchase it for $7.77, or you can sign up for my extended reading access, where you can have full access to all the extended videos, either on my website. Keep in mind that on my website, I do delete older videos. If you go over to my Patreon, you'll have access to the extended readings all the way back to August of 2020. So you do have extensive access to all my extendeds, and you get weekly oracle messages for only $11.11. If you find that this gave you the information you needed, and this is where you leave this content, then I want to say thank you for joining and thank you for watching. Please leave me a comment. Let me know the sign of the person you're dealing with. I do have Libra. Fire came through very strongly. Capricorn, of course. I'm sure other signs came up. I didn't focus on signs in this particular reading, unfortunately. I do have Taurus, Libra, Aries, okay, in this reading. But that doesn't mean that, you know, this doesn't cover all signs. But if you feel that you resonated, leave me a comment. Please like and please subscribe, okay? Thank you so much once again for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.